Welcome to another video. I hope you subscribed, you liked. We are going to talk about today the weakest Uchiha. Plus, if you want to see daily anime content, subscribe. We're doing daily anime content until I reach 10K. Alright? Who is the weakest Uchiha? Now, we are going to disqualify a few Uchiha right off the bat. Izuna Uchiha were disqualified. Fugaku Uchiha, there's too many unknowns and too many unknown variables. Izuna Uchiha was done up by Tobirama. Fugaku, we know nothing about. And we're going to disqualify Shisui Uchiha. Though granted, I think if he was able to reach his full power and was able to grow up, he would be in this discussion. But without his full power, even though his most powerful Koda Matsukami, it makes no sense to put him in this fight. Just because he has the strongest genjutsu, he's not the strongest fighter, nor does he have the experience of the other three in this group. Other four. So that would mean that the top Uchiha that we're going to be talking about is Itachi, Sasuke, Madara, and Obito. And we're going to use Obito with his Sharingan only. So no use of the Rinnegan. Because then if you have to count his Rinnegan, you have to count Madara's. And then you'd have to count Sasuke's. And as we know, Sasuke is the strongest Rinnegan user since he has Sage of 6 paths. Chakra, the right under him would be Madara. Then Obito. That'd probably be a different discussion for a different day. And plus, if you throw in Rinnegan users, you'd have to throw in Nagato somewhere. But yeah. But let's talk about those four, as we know. So first, Obito Uchiha. Obito Uchiha was trained by Madara Uchiha and a kid in a war, in an army, so he has plenty of battle experience, using his ability Kamui, and plenty experience of spamming his ability, even able to go up to the 4th Hokage. Now, granted, he did get destroyed in his fight, but he was confident, to say the least, that he was strong enough, that he could be strong enough to infiltrate the leaf, challenge the Hokage just for a little bit to get away from the village, while also handling his feats after. While his feats after would be controlling one of the Jinchurikis, even causing her death, was able to phase through Itachi's attack, and was able to be a Hokage fighter in the second part of Naruto. Even able to be at the top of the Akatsuki, even when he was Tobi / Obito. The only thing that holds Obito back in this discussion is that he did have use of Hashirama cells, like half the people in the series. Meaning, if he doesn't have Hashirama cells, he wouldn't be as powerful. If he doesn't have Zetsu, he wouldn't be as powerful. So if you take all of that away, Obito goes blind and loses to the other Uchiha. Right? Then we move on to Itachi Uchiha, as many consider him the GOAT Uchiha. As we know, he is very proficient in the genjutsu, even having to just point at you to even be in a genjutsu. As we know, he is able to use the Susanoo, something Obito is not able to use. Even he's able to use not a full Susanoo, as he did not have access to the EMS, but he is able to use half Susanoo, has the Totsuka blade and the Yata mirror, being able to seal and block anything. Right? Able to keep his Sharingan on at all times, and is able to delay the effects, to use it so much that he barely goes blind and only dies susceptible to his illness. So that does hold us back with his illness, and with many other things. Now, the top two Uchiha, Sasuke and Madara, both of these characters had access to the EMS. Madara with Izuna's MS, and Sasuke with Itachi's MS. Both were able to get EMS, meaning they have full acceptableness with the full powerful Susanoo was able to put anyone in the genjutsu. You know, Madara was able to be as powerful as Hashirama, and with other and Sasuke was able to be as powerful as Danzo, even to launch himself to be more powerful than others. That. So if we look at all that, and we know Sasuke and Madara's feats in the war, of course. You know, Madara able to call down 2 meteors, Sasuke able to, you know, be hand in hand with KCM2 Naruto. But the weakest out of all of them is Obito. Though Obito was able to challenge the fourth, and you know Itachi was susceptible to its illness, I think if Itachi and Obito was able to fight without Obito's enhancements with the Hashirama cells and Zetsu, Obito would lose. Because Obito was only that powerful and was not able to go blind, because Obito at no point in the series had EMS, and at no point in the series was able to show that he had access to the Susanoo. He would lose in a fight against Itachi, 100%. But yeah, but that's just my outlook. For me, Obito is the weakest Uchiha. So I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.